before he even got a single frag, and now he just seems to be walking away with this. And it's what I was talking about, like, the depth of skill and ability on this Paper X side. It doesn't really matter who you walk into. You could see those struggles. I mentioned it already. Big fan of Kaplan. He's going to be given an opportunity early. I think a necessary one. And actually, considering how things have gone so far, maybe not as early as it could have been.
Yeah, maybe the call here is just everybody take a leaf out of Narrate's book. He seems to be the only one firing back right now. And even there for Bang, you know, you look at how many flawless rounds out of the rounds we've seen so far are there for Paper X. What is it, 3? And then a 1v5 is where they start to show up. It's too late, it's too slow. And we talked about this, you mentioned it. Paper X, no slouches coming into that second map. And yes, we can believe Sentinels, counterplay, tape, all of that conversation. But if they bomb out of this map, it's gonna be much harder to believe in that bounce back.
Yeah, for sure. It's gonna be difficult to firstly get yourselves back on the horse, but I think more importantly, Paper X, when they're confident and informed, well, we've already seen it. They just won the last event.
Yeah, they lift trophies.
That's all you really need to know. Something, guess what? He's making the same push once again, and guess what? He's found the opener once again. It's that same angle. They're putting the smoke, or they have been, to deny him that space, at least if he's playing up above. But he's just not been playing up above. He's been happy to push and pressure. Now, at least they have managed to get an additional orb for Zekken. They can try and utilize that Blade Storm, but something is not shying away from this fight.
And there's the danger!
No
he
way.
wins it! 25 HP, no! Almost got another! And even then, that's numbers equalized and then extended with Patman showing up yet again. Zelsis and Narrate have to fight their way back in. Narrate's been so reliable so far. But even still, he's down to 30 HP. Patman's still drawing breath. That orb puts him to 1, not much of a difference made. And with Divide falling though, there is a real chance for Sentinels to bounce back in this unlikely round. It falls to Patman in the 1v1. He has enough bullets, and he finds Zelsis just in time. This one much closer, much better from Sentinels coming out of the pause, but not quite enough.
Yeah, this is the sort of crazy thing about this guy. It's like, we thought that him coming into the team might bring a little bit more balance, a little bit more in terms of flexibility, and I think it definitely has. But I think it's definitely a case of underestimating his individual ability as well, because like, you put him in the bracket of having some of the best crosshair placement I've seen. Like, his read on the positioning at every single point in that round was perfect. Like, he knew where his opponent was going to be playing from. Very well played from Patman. Now even the ultimate's online for either side. We're back. Patman under pressure this time. They managed to deal with one of the menaces, but of course, there's still 4 more.
Forsaken.
Where is he going?
On that A side. This is not going to be expected. But Zekken goes back and clears his angles correctly. He's got to feel like he's